Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to be taking a look at RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm very pleased because I love RollerCoaster Tycoon an awful lot. Big thanks to Frontier for sponsoring this video. Usually with these videos I would say, oh, I've not even loaded it up yet, and that's truthful. I do try and make it sort of as spontaneous and new as possible for me. Unfortunately, can't really happen with RollerCoaster Tycoon considering I grew up on the games, so I've been playing it quite a lot. Interestingly though, 3 was one of the games that I actually played the least just because it ran so terribly on my awful computer at the time, and it kind of, you know, I tried all the fireworks and everything and caused it to crash constantly. Honestly, not a problem with the game. My computer was terrible. But anyway, that's more than enough waffling. Let's dive right into things. So here we are at the main menu, which will be immediately recognizable to anyone who's played RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. It is exactly the same, which is saying something, because if you told me to recount how it actually looked without me actually seeing it, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. But the moment I saw it, I was like, bingo. There's a couple of different things to look at. I am going to pop into tools very quickly. Not tools, what is it? No, it is tools. What am I talking about? Alex, shut up. We're going to go into the Peep Designer, because I've had some fun making... Oh no, we've got a new addition. What a fabulous coincidence to be able to show you you can create your own peeps. Because obviously, there's Alex, you know, that's me. We've got Xeon, we've got Ant, we've got Damo. Damo's a child, because we needed a child, and he's nice and short. Daz is an old, balding man, and Sasha's a girl, because we needed some diversity. But we've got to add Mr. Jiminy John, haven't we? So, you know what, I'm kind of tempted to get a keyboard for this, because... it's one of those games where it's not necessary, but it does help. And the fact that the Switch supports it means that that's not John. Let's make John look exactly how he does. Does John wear hats? I don't think John wears hats. We're going to have to try and make him actually look like... That's a nearly John face, but he doesn't have any... That's a bit closer. Can we get rid of the moustache? I think we can. Oh, and hair color's wrong as well. Oh, that's kind of John-like. Hair's a bit long, but that's okay. What clothes does John wear? John wears short sleeves or long sleeves. I think John wears short sleeves. Let's see what we've got in here. What's a John kind of look? Oh, that's a John look. It probably isn't, but it's a John look. Hello?
Hey, Alex.
Hey, John. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good. If you were to go on a preferred ride intensity, would it be gentle, normal, wild, or crazy?
I've gone a crazy ride, man.
Crazy. Bye. So now we've got John. We've got not all, but some of the of the N-Life family. So let's jump into play and see whether they pop up at any point. We're going to go into career mode first. This includes all of the DLC as well. Well, they were called expansion packs back in the day. That was a different time. I can't go into those yet. Nope. Alex, you're getting ahead of yourself. I'm gonna go with box office because films and things. Oh, that classic loading screen. So what do we need to do? Look out, unamusing amusement parks. A movie studio has cast you in the role of superhero, not for a movie, but for the daunting task of updating its aging backlot park without ruining its pedigree heritage. You're the producer, the director, and the star of the show. Can you deliver the blockbuster the studio wants? Well, we'll see, but probably yes. So there's 3 levels. We need a VIP, arrives in 7th of May. Litter tolerance low, as I'm guessing they need to be happy. Entrepreneur, we've got other things to achieve, and then Tycoon. You know, I think wants to visit one roller coaster with an excitement rating of at least 7. That's not actually mega easy, but we'll do our best. And I've got a custom coaster that I always build, because it's an absolute money spinner. So this should be easy. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of stuff here. As I say, this is, as I said before, this is one of the games, the RollerCoaster Tycoon games, that I didn't really get a proper shake at just because my computer was so naffing awful. Okay, so what we got here? Studio tour. Okay, and it's a lot of buildings and stuff. A studio tour. We've already got some people. Whoa, that's an awful lot of cleanup I've got. Let's go into park management. Yeah, we don't have any handymen at all. That is atrocious. Let's hire 3 because, my word, we are going to need it. That is bad. It makes sense how they would have the litter tolerance as low for the VIP as well. The VIP system is something I am unfamiliar with. because once again, I didn't get to give this game a fair shake. I played the first game for probably, I don't know, basically my entire childhood. The second game, I couldn't afford. But I did manage to play it at a friend's quite a few times. That was interesting. I had the coaster design and that was like a totally alien thing to me. And then we got this one, and it wouldn't run properly on our computer. So that was massively disappointing, but great that I can actually have a proper go with it now. And one of the ways that they've brought this over, which I think is actually mega clever, is the control system, which is arguably boring, but it is interesting. Trust me. So rather than having a cursor that you move around and just interact with it as though you would a PC game, which you can also do, which we'll get into in a second, but instead you have these two radial menus, the one on the left that you see at the moment, and you hold L or R, not ZL or ZR, those two different things, and you move the left stick around and you can choose different things. So like building a ride, let's try and build a roller coaster, and then you move with the D-pad over here. It's one of those systems where, admittedly, it takes a little bit of getting used to, and at first you might be a bit sort of, but then when you get it down, it's incredibly potent. Like, it's really, really good. I'm genuinely amazed at how well it runs, how well it functions. What have we got? Inverted coaster, giga coaster. I'm fairly certain I've got something good in inverted coaster. No, I don't. Where's my... Oh no, I don't have any other coasters with my custom roller coaster that is an absolute money spinner. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to try and recreate it. I'm fairly certain this can do it. Dragon-themed car? Why not? So let's build a roller coaster, the most important things. Let's get a bit of a feel of the lay of the land. There's quite a bit of space over here. It's a bit away from, you know, it's relatively compact. In fact, it's very compact, and it usually comes in twos as well. So let's rotate this. No, we want it to go that way. Incidentally, little wrinkle. The way you tell, there's a little green arrow there. That is how you tell which way it's facing. Otherwise, you can be a silly and do what I did when I first started playing it. So we just need a little run, that's probably too much actually, a little run of standard station track, and then we're going to build a little tiddly thing, go into large up. No, I just want a loop. And I want it to go that way. Yes, I do want it to go that way. So we build a loop, and then we go back and we level it out a little bit. And then we build it up, and that's it. Honestly, that is the roller coaster. So we need to go into settings. Yeah, this is, it's not cheating. It's adhering by the rules and just slightly taking advantage of certain things. We need to change it so that it is in, thank goodness it does have powered launch. Unfortunately, that powered launch is not going to be fast enough, I don't think, because I don't know why. This always worked in the previous RollerCoaster Tycoon games, but it seems to be slower this time around. But worry ye not, there's a way around that. But to give you an idea, so if we go into the testing phase, let's go off that. I'm going to change the number of cars because we want to get as many people on as possible because we only get one go around. Let's speed this up. So this is at twice speed. It's going to go up. It's going to go back down. It's not going to be able to make it all the way around. Oh no, it is! Only just though. I want to watch that in normal speed and see what the test results are like. High, medium. That's not bad at all. 5 is good. I can't believe they want a roller coaster with an excitement rating of 7. I don't know whether I'm going to be. Yeah, that's too close. Like, what about if I change it to low friction? So come on, okay, round we go. Let's speed this up a little bit here. And then I want to see it in real time, because low friction means that it can go a little bit, not even so much faster. That's actually a lot better. You know, that's almost, I would say that's almost workable, but for the sake of fun, let me show you one of my favorite things that they've kept in. because this is the sort of thing you don't really get in games these days. It's blooming cheat codes. The way you input them is quite interesting. You have to, let's go ahead and pause this so I can zoom right on in. You, KR, you are now the proud owner of the name. Brabham? I think that's right. We'll find out in a second. So we're paused at the moment, but now after typing in that, we can now go back over here and fingers crossed I typed it in correctly. Yes, you see the launch speed now has no limit, which is wonderful. I'm going to increase it not to a ludicrous degree, but I am going to increase it. 78 should be fine. Let's bring that back round quickly and watch in real time. So it's not, by no means is this going to be, you know, off the wall crazy speed, but it's going to be enough to properly get around there. Yeah, I could do with a bit more, to be honest. Let's try 84. Speed that back up. And then, okay, so that's a fair bit better. Is it going to go off the edge? Oh! You know what? I'm going to increase the speed up to 90, because why not? Go down to construction. Incidentally, if it looks like I'm just going at lightning speed with the controls and things like that, it's just because I'm practiced. I've been playing this for... Oh, that's good. So, let's exit construction there. And we're in proper testing mode now. Oh, that's too fast. Just make sure, yep, they go around there. That's no problem. And then play back at normal speed. You see, if I had the right roller coaster, I could have just built this immediately. But so many roller coasters can be it, and it's so easy to get so much money. What's the intensity? The intensity has gone up, but the excitement rating has as well. And the nausea rating is still pretty low, which is honestly, I find the nausea rating to be way more delicate than others, and that is good. And it's also the biggest thing about this. It's so blooming quick as well. We need to build entrance and an exit. Entrance. So let's just slap that. I find it's generally slightly faster. That's a loud thing. What's that? It's some sort of set. Oh, I see. I find generally in the middle to be the fastest. May not be the case. Let's open that up and get some paths going to it. Generic. And let's go down. Am I going to be able to reach that? Oh, it's actually on the same height. So boom, boom. Isn't it? Oh yeah, it is. I just wasn't on the... Oh no, why don't you want to connect? Oh, it's that bloomin' wall in the way. Oh. So let's delete that. Oh, no, and that. Turns out it's 2 bits of wall. We shan't have either of you, just in case. Let's go back over to Q and build it up. Easy peasy. And what are they using here? Steel. I'll continue that over to the exit as well. Hey, it's now open and probably far too cheap, which is usually the case. It's in finances. £1! Disgust. Okay, that's too much. We can probably charge about £5.50, if not a bit more for that. But that's not where it ends. Oh, good gracious, no. Because now we can build the same thing again, but a mirror version of it. Let's just rotate that round. Is that correct? Nope. There we go. And place that there. And keep going like that. Incidentally, one thing that I do really like, and it's not even absolutely necessary. Oh, I'm paused. I was wondering why I wasn't coming back to the station. I'm constructing. It hasn't come up that often, but it has been quite useful on occasion. So usually the right stick is used to move the camera and stuff. It makes perfect sense. And so you place that there. But what you can do is if you click the right stick in, you then get a free cursor. Hasn't come up very often that I need it, and you can sort of flick between the two so you can rotate the camera or move that and pan around. But that is actually mega useful at times if you just want to quickly hover over that and see your park rating and stuff. Really handy. Really minor thing, chances are you're you're rarely going to need it, but it's so nice that it's there. It's like a little tiny bit of redundancy just in case you want it. And that's the kind of thing that I really, really appreciate. That's a large loop. Let's not do that. Although, kind of tempted to see what that would be like with a large loop now. But for the time being, let's just bring that up. There was a version as well where I had it twisting and they'd meet in the middle. But I think that actually increases the nausea, which is not ideal. Okay, so let's test that. It's going to be all wrong at the moment. For one thing, there's not going to be enough. It's also going to be like powered launch mode. Hang on, 11? Is that what I had on the other? Yeah, that looks about right. So we need to change that to powered launch because it's not going to do anything there. And I believe it was around 94? I will check because... there we go, let's get our construction. I want them to synchronize. 91.43, which I think that's at... no, it's not. Dear. So 91.43, nice and simple. So that's super fast now. Well, relatively fast. And now what we want to do is quickly hop in here and go down to sync adjacent stations. And we want to do the same with this one as well. And now, if you can even begin to guess what that'll do. Oh, it doesn't have an entrance, but let's speed it up. It should still synchronize. Maybe not. Oh, it's waiting for people to get on. So that's going to... Oh, there we go. They go around at the same time. And I believe that actually affects the excitement rating as well. The excitement rating has gone up to 5.73. I can't remember what it was before. But either way, that is good. That is very good. For something that quick and short, to have that kind of an excitement rating makes it stupidly efficient at stealing money from people. Allowing people to spend their hard-earned money on an entertaining time, I should say. I need to get an entrance and an exit. And ideally, I like the entrance and exit to be the same length. Just a personal thing. I really don't think it makes much of a difference, but let's do that nonetheless. Otherwise, I find some people can be kept in the queue for too long, and they start getting annoyed at you. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. 2, 3, 4. Done. And nope, let's go back down to this and start building some... I am on steel, yeah. Oh, it's because it's on the ground. It looks different. So there's the exit as well, and we just need to join this up to the main path, which I should be able to do over there. Can I just go over and then down? Am I going to be able to... Oh, just barely. Brilliant. That's what I like. That's what I like. I like things to go smoothly for me. I've got a terrible feeling I've gone too deep into RollerCoaster Tycoon without explaining much about it. You make a theme park and it's very, very good. One thing I never actually did much was the scenery side of things. A VIP has arrived! Their tolerance for litter is low. And we have quite a lot. This place is messier than a convention floor. You'll never work in this town again! I have a feeling that might be a slight exaggeration. I hope that's a slight exaggeration. One thing I probably should have done is stick a load of bloomin' bins down, which... Oh, I was already in there. Let's try and find some bins. There we go. Or trash bins, as they're known. We can have a steer skull bin if we want, but let's not. Let's have ordinary ones, because this is an ordinary film set. I want to place one in the middle of a path, but it doesn't care for that. Whoa! What are you doing up there, sunshine? I want people to use that bin. Why did that happen? Oh, is it because of the rubbish already there? Oh, knickers. No matter. Let's plop a few more down there. Give people somewhere to put their rubbish. And also, they probably want something to eat, I imagine. Let's find out. Let's find out. By doing what I always used to do. Group thoughts. I want to go on studio tour again. I enjoyed Inverted Coaster 1. This path is disgusting. I enjoyed studio tour. I'm not going on Inverted Coaster 1 whilst it's raining. I want to go on more rides. Where are all the rides? More rides, please. And someone said they've been attacked by a seagull. That was not in the original. I like that. So that is very fair. There are not many rides around, but I can't be blooming bothered to make a load of roller coasters because they can take quite a lot of time, and people are hungry for them now, and I'll run out of money. far before people get too tired of that. So motion simulator. So you got these kind of like standalone little things, the thrill rides, and there's also junior rides. That's roller coasters. Junior rides like a spiral slide. Oh, that's so cheap. I'm gonna have to build it. Oh, memories. Can I place it there? No. I want to place it somewhere slightly impractical. Only slightly impractical. Come on. I don't want to have to delete things. I want to take... Ooh. Now, if that's not slightly impractical, I don't know what is. Ba-bow! There we go. So we need an entrance and an exit. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to place that there. And the exit I'm going to place there. And I'm going to cross my fingers that... I'm going to cross my fingers that I'm going to be able to make the paths work. I mean, I should be able to. It just might be quite messy. So let's get some queue going. And let's start going down. I might... Oh, actually, no, it should be no problem. Is that on the same level? Let's find out. Well, someone is really running that way. Is that on the same level? It is! Brilliant. They like all the explosions and things, it seems. To be fair, that's much more theme parky than I ever make my theme parks in this game because I don't have the time. I just like making money. Oh, I didn't think this through. This is going to start eating into my money quite a lot. Raised paths are not the cheapest thing in the world. No, I want this to be flat now. And then oh, for God's sake, there's another thing there. Okay, so we're going to work around nature. And down? No. Oh, bloomin' heck. Oh, there's a fence there. Oh, lordy Lou, might be able to just get away with this. Yes! Easy peasy. That is far more work than a standard spiral slide is worth. But you know what? It's okay. Why am I testing it? It's a spiral slide. Probably too cheap, though. 50p? People usually complain things are too bloomin' cheap. Not like the first game. I think inflation has something to say about that. There's not a major amount of people in these queues, though. What are they thinking? It's really good value. I was worried it was too expensive. I'm guessing I'm just taking people through. How much money is it making? Park operations, finance, no. Attractions. Let's go down with weekly profit. Spiral Slide 1 is losing us money, which is just great. The other two are making a fair amount. Considering I've only got 262 guests, I'm pretty happy with that overall. Oh, and everything's being cleaned up nicely. Let's see. I wonder whether our little family is in here. Let's have a nosy. Do I have any mechanics? I have no mechanics. I'm getting 2 mechanics. You know, I never really bothered with security persons. I never really found they did much. I'm probably wrong, and it probably explains why all my benches get broken, but I'm a cheap sod. I don't like to pay for people I don't need. Steakhouse 1. So let's see. I think it usually... Yes, it's usually quite obvious because it just says Alex instead of Alex and then a letter. So let's see what old Alex is up to. I'm staring at a tree? Where am I? Wabow! Oh, I'm there. What am I doing? Who are these people? Hang on! That's Ant! And there's little baby Damo! And there's Sasha! And that is honestly as close as I could get my fiancé to looking in this game. Admittedly, there isn't an awful lot of green hair options. My lord, there's a lot of people coming in at the moment, but there I am! Look at me! I'm so handsome. I can't get any closer. Well, I'm certainly happy at the very least, that's something. Recent thoughts? This park is really tidy. Omg. I never say omg. Okay, so we're going to leave the career mode there because this is the type of game where you need hours to show you everything. Like, hours and hours and hours. I haven't actually picked this up for a couple of days, and I was thinking, okay, I've kind of slightly broken the habit, and I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to go right back into it now. To be fair, I'm kind of addicted to RollerCoaster Tycoon, and I love it. And I love building this roller coaster over and over again, even though it's very dull, because it makes so much money. Hang on, I've just realised this doesn't have the extra grease. They're not going to be fully synchronised. I need to change this immediately. No friction grease, please. There we go. Now I feel better. So let's save this up for now, save game. And let's pop into the sandbox mode, why don't we? Yeah, I've just saved, so I don't need to save again. Although now I'm a tiny bit worried. Nah, there it is. There's a save file there, so it's all good. And there's more in here as well from the expansion packs. I don't think I'm ever going to do all of these because I like to spend so much time on each individual scenario. And sandbox mode. Something I haven't actually done much of ever. I've always enjoyed having the sort of the structure of the career mode. But you can have an awful lot of fun with these sort of things. Ah, yes. Sandbox. That's a lot of land. That's a lot of land. Whew, I'm going to have to channel my inner let's game it out. And ducks! They go quack and they can lose their feathers, which is a bit cruel. But they go quack. They're also not real ducks. So I need to really invite people to my park. So I'm going to build a load, and I mean a load of nonsense, and then immediately open it up. Oh, there's the entrance, there's the exit. It's open. Have fun. How about one of these giant slide? Oh, I've got to build a track. Actually, I'm kind of interested now. Where's that? Slide bottom? Slide top? Oh, actually, I quite like that. Build everyone a swimming pool. Oh, I'm raising it up. Bringing it down. Raising it up, bringing it down. What? I didn't want to do that. That was on me. I tried to build it at a stupid height. Yeah, I know people are going to have trouble. I just want you in my park. That's all. It's the MC Escher swimming pool. I just want loads of rides so that people are like, hey, it incentivizes people to come and have an exit. So that I can congregate them. And you know what? I think that's maybe not enough path. Let's extend this out just a tiny little bit. Okay, that's plenty of it now. Try and get those people to come through. Is there any way I could make... Can you make like a one-way entrance so that they can get in but they can't get out? Air-powered coaster, something really, really weak, like painfully weak. Compact inverted. That's not painfully weak, but it should do. Build this. Cool. There we go. And if I give it no launch, it's just going to go straight back down, I reckon. Okay. I'm going to have to... These people are going to have to ride this. I'm going to have to make it free so they just want to go on. Exit. I'm going to need some more path, but that's not a problem. Let's just slap a little bit of that generic asphalt down. Lovely. So that is now a one-way system. Let's go back on here and make sure that it's in powered launch mode. Powered launch, and make the powered launch disgustingly low. $3 miles an hour. That's going to do nothing. Let's test it. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. Off you go. I reckon if I made the launch a little bit quicker, it may actually get to the point where it can't go back down faster. What about if I make it 6 miles an hour? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let's open it. And you know what, guys? It's on me. It's on me. It's absolutely free. So yeah, on you go. Let's, just get you all in there. Let's make sure we got a nice one-way system going so people can get in. People having trouble getting to the entrance of Compact Inverted Coaster 1? But it's there! Come on, look at all the other rides you could be going on. Well, you can't, but that's not the point. Giant flume! Now we're talking! Okay, so I need to make sure that this is going to work and is going to work properly. So what I need is I need to line everything up just right. And let's make sure that this has got some nice drop going on it, eh? Really want to make sure that there's some strength going behind this flume. Yeah, a bit higher, bit higher. Oh, too high. Now we could turn that off. You can actually turn off the maximum height limitation with another cheat code. God damn, I love cheat codes. So rare, honestly, so rare these days to have. It's going to take no time at all to get there. But I believe... Actually, no, there is a thing, isn't there? Where you go down... No. I've got to select it, Alex. You go down steep and then curve it out. This is like the most efficient way to like get something from A to B on a slope. I want it to have a tiny bit of height. I almost sort of feel like maybe I should move this a little bit over. But it's all good. You don't have accelerators like you used to in the previous game. Or if you do, I haven't found them with one of them yet. Oh, let's get more than one flume going, I think. 2, that'll do. Okay, so let's see what happens. So it's going to take a nice trip down. I'm going to cut here. Okay, I'm fairly happy with that. It's by no means perfect, but it does entertain my point. So let's build an entrance and an exit so that we can test it properly. Because we're currently in construction mode, so it won't work. Oh no! It's already happened! Oh, the frame rate! Okay, so we are now paused. I think it's important that we give these people an entertaining look. So we're going at normal speed now, and the log flume is just going to make its gentle descent down. And... I have never actually done that. I've never actually done that. And it's like a rite of passage. It explodes! Let's get everyone back into position. Come on, guys. How did you get to the swimming pool? There's no entrance! Okay, so now we need to test this, and we just need to double tap Y. And here we are. Oh, here we go. That actually feels a lot faster in first person. Whee! And the bonus bit at the end. Absolute classic. Where's the next train? Oh, it's upside down. So there you have it. That is just a brief look at RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. I've scratched the surface of what this game is capable of, and honestly, you're doing yourself a disservice. If this looks like fun to you, you're going to have so much fun. It is the proper RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 experience, and I'm really surprised at how well it runs as well. Like, this is running on the Switch, which I know is a fairly beefy, portable console, but even so, it's portable! Once again, big thanks to Frontier for sponsoring this video, and if you want to learn more about this game, then make sure you check the link that'll be in the bloomin' description, where we'll have a link to some more information. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you plow directly into that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.
I've gone a crazy ride, man.
Crazy. Bye. I haven't actually hung up, because that would be rude. But it looks like I'm being rude. It's fun. Okay, cheers for that. Just
What just happened?